art of letting go. Just saying those words, Heather, like you take a breath, but it's so hard for us to just let go. Why do we struggle with this?
Letting go. Control. That's why. Control gives us the illusion of safety and predictability. And many of us fear the unknown and believe if we let go, we're giving up or we're inviting chaos into our lives. When in reality, it's often the first step towards freedom and clarity. The most common fears we have are fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of the unknown. If we let go of control, we won't know what's going to happen. So, like, the fear is very logical, it makes sense. And it can be hard to trust the process when everything in life is geared towards instant gratification. A process like life, by definition, is not instant, it takes time. And so there are times we might be in the messy middle for a while, and it can be hard to trust that life will unfold in our benefit. And we don't want to wait to see how things will turn out because we're so darn impatient because of that instant gratification. And our culture, like, we're taught to always be in control, like control your emotions, control your face, control what your plans for your future are, have a plan, have two backup plans. But when we release our grip on certainty, embrace change, and welcome the unknown, we open up to a whole new set of possibilities. It's like we can access a whole new level of life we didn't even know existed.
Girl, this is a big ask.
I know.
Yeah, I know. So, how can we trust in the process when it does feel so out of our hands?
Yeah. I mean, the truth is, nothing ever really is in our control. So we never really had control to begin with. And so understanding that truth, no matter how scary, does reduce anxiety and will lighten our mental load and create space for more joy and creativity. Because when we stop clinging to control, which we know is an illusion, we've got room for peace and unexpected possibilities and happiness in our life. And when we let go, we allow life to surprise us. For example, letting go in your career could lead to new opportunities you never even imagined, or stepping back in a relationship could strengthen mutual trust or allow that other person to up in ways that are meaningful to you. Or letting go of your 10-year life plan could give you space to dream and create something even better. Like, we all have a built-in GPS system that is always tied to something greater than us. Call it the universe, call it God, spirit, the divine. No matter where we go or how many quote unquote wrong turns that we make, that GPS is always capable of recalculating a new path to our destination. No matter where we are or where we have ended up in life, it is always possible to get back to where we want to be. And also, making the wrong decision is not that big of a deal because that GPS will get us back to where we're supposed to be, because it is cosmically impossible for us to miss out what is meant for us. And so part of this trust we are talking about, it's really having faith. Exercising faith means believing that things are going to work out for the greater good. And when we have faith, we acknowledge that we are part of something greater and that we are being taken care of by higher forces.
Ooh, it gives me goosebumps to think about it, truly. I know a lot of people out there recognize themselves as control freaks and not trusting the process. How about some advice for those who are afraid or uncertain?
Yeah, I've got three. The first is believe that letting go doesn't mean giving up, it means making space for better things. The times I've trusted the process, there are the times that I've grown the most and found unexpected joy, like my birds, like starting my marketing business. Make no mistake, I have zero idea what my next year is going to look like. I don't know how much money I'm going to make. I don't know how many clients I'm going to have, but I trust that I'm going to have enough because for the past 3 years, that has proven to be true. And when you trust the process, you free yourself from the weight of what ifs and endless planning. Instead, you get to live in that like beautiful flow of life where joy and opportunities naturally find you without force or struggle. So part of it is you almost got to take a risk and try it to believe it. because I was such a planner. Everything was plotted out. And then I let go. And it was like, why not start this business? I'm going to start drawing birds. And I've just leaned into that in a way where there's actually no plan. I'm following what feels good and I'm following the joy. And it's all worked out so far. Number 2 is have a letting go ritual. And I love this. So if I have to let go of something, maybe it's a thought that's not serving me. Maybe it's a relationship that I'm mourning. I'll write down what I need to release on a physical piece of paper, like physically writing it down. And then I'll tear it up or I'll put it in the fire. And it's this symbolic act of I'm putting my energy into writing something down and then it goes away and I'm releasing it. And number 3, one of the keys to trusting the process and trusting yourself is we need to ask for less opinions. What can also happen is all of a sudden we're asking everyone else what we should be doing and we're getting all these different answers because if you ask someone their opinion, they're going to give you at least one, maybe a few. And now we're starting to question ourselves and we're getting more confused because all these answers are different. We are the only ones that know what's best for us. So we have to stop looking at everyone else and just focus on what it is that we know we want. Because letting go is this beautiful surrender and trust by doing your best. And when you align with your values, trust that the right outcome will emerge. And when we trust that our life will unfold exactly as it's meant to, we get so much time and energy back so that we can make our joy corners that much bigger.
I know you and I both have been in that situation where we're facing those headwinds, we're holding on tight, and it all disintegrates in front of us. And what choice do we have but to just breathe and let go? And look what happens. Great things.
Yes, we are living proof that when you let go, you let in so much good that you were probably forcing out.
Well, thanks for this important reminder. My heart is pitter-pattering. I hope you find so much excitement in the thought of letting go. You have no idea what possibilities could be out there for you.